you know those things that fart when you sit on them?
Yes.
A whoopee cushion?
Yeah. Yeah. What a power play if Kamala Harris like put a whoopee cushion under Donald Trump.
That's Kamala. What the
Yeah, what?
She is not getting in all past, so that's a green screen if I've ever seen one. Yeah, I want to see what they talk about when it comes to the border.
Yeah, like Democrat, Bumbaclat.
Democrat, Republican, Demopublican.
Republican.
Look at him, he got that 1500 Cartier frames on. Look at that.
He got that strong though.
No, he got that shit on. Yes, sir, dude.
Yes, sir, dude. It's 5 in the morning. There's a desperate manhunt in Kentucky to find the sniper who was shooting at people driving along a busy highway.
What?
This shit just happens.
Yeah, whatever.
No. What world are we living
So
in?
he was just fucking around. That's it. He was literally just fucking around.
Well, we're living in Fortnite right now. Somebody was driving a car and just sniping people. I've always wanted to be in one of these rooms, like the newsroom.
Sometimes it's like type shit. Like,
Donald Trump is
what?
losing ground.
that's type shit. Oh my god.
In the National Constitution Center. You know, I'm right
Is that
there.
where they're
Actually.
gonna
Wait.
debate?
Oh my God! What? They sniped me. That's me right there.
Enough with you.
Whoa! Oh my God! It's Good Morning America. I've always wanted to be on Good Morning America. It looks like such a good vibe.
Yeah, honestly.
Al Baghdadi is dead.
Abu
Bakr.
Al Baghdadi
is
dead.
I didn't go like, is dead. He goes, is dead.
It's dead.
Do you think that there's like a fractal inside of Santa Claus's bag, so it's like infinite presents?
Yes.
Dude, what if you see on the bottom right they have a live camera of the Constitution Center or whatever, right on the bottom right.
Oh, I see.
What if this shit just blew the fuck up? Like
That would be crazy.
that would be cinema.
Are you not entertained?
Oh, you're not. I am entertained.
Oh, hello.
So much fun. This is crazy.
This is crazy.
Crazy. Okay, no. What was this? What was this fit?
Hold on. Wait a minute. Rewind.
What was this?
What the hell is? What we got going on here?
This is a Pedialyte packet. That is the hardest jersey. Not jersey. That was the hardest sweater I've ever seen in my life.
Speak English, dum dum.
Okay, how about you destroy yourself? Like.
And
Oh, look at them locked in.
Maria, you have covered 10 elections. We know both campaigns trying to appeal to
10 elections?
See that?
Exactly, they are both
Yeah,
trying
this is very clear.
hard.
Ever since I was a kid, knew I was a shit. She has the whitest teeth of all time.
Yeah, she got them veneers on.
Yeah, she got the veneers on, like she can just take them off.
You
You know what I just imagined? I just imagined like them, like or like the main four people that are like doing like the coverage of like the pre-debate. Like they just bring on Donald Trump. It's just like, look, I know I'm about to do the debate in a few minutes.
I'm about to utterly destroy Kamala Harris.
Utterly destroy Kamala.
I walked in and it's our name. I said, oh, I know that name.
Yeah, I know that name. Know that name very well. Very well, I know
Rachel,
that one.
Latinos are not in favor of mass deportations.
Well, durr.
Got mad.
Who would have fucking thought?
Black people are not in favor of racism.
Yo, what? Impossible. I'm about to go make me a pizza.
Gotta make a pizza?
What the fuck do you think? They're like frozen.
Oh, right.
Yeah, use your fucking head.
Go. I'm about to go make a pizza. No, you're gonna go heat up a pizza.
You
Right?
people.
Notice the
You-
difference. All right. You're a
Listen,
nut.
you-
Roxanne.
Weekends,
Roxanne.
streaming 24/7.
Always in the
ABC,
mood for something
America's
all
number
night.
one.
Guys, young.
Watching America's
Roxanne.
number
Not in the mood, but it's alright.
Why are I feel like politicians have this like dead look to them.
No, they do, because they're all they're looking at is just like other people yelling at each other. That's what politics is, just people like disagreeing and explaining why they disagree.
Seems like I just could not. I cannot be a politician.
I can never work in politics. No. At some point, I'll be just like, no, look, you're a bitch. I'm right. Shut up.
Hey, shut the hell up. Yeah.
Shut up. Like, the ethereal the process of the like, okay, shut the
Fuck
fuck
up, dude. Like, yeah.
Back and let her talk. Let her explain
Let
herself,
him
her
cook.
past positions.
Right, guys? No, because Kamala Harris and Donald Trump have never been in the same room.
Interesting to see if
Oh my
Harris can
God.
make-
Actually, I
where
don't
does she
think they
decide
have
to
been in
land
the
her
same room.
punches
We got
side to
30
side?
seconds.
First face-to-face meeting in this
It's
presidential
the same
election.
guy. It's
Their
the
first
same guy all the
face-to-face
time.
meeting. The ABC
Why does
News
he look like he's like
presidential
judging me? Like his
debate
neck is
starts
like
right now.
to the side. He's like
This
Watch
is
that fucking
ABC
attitude.
Here now, David Muir and Lindsay Davis.
David Demure. Wait,
Demure?
what?
Good evening, I'm David Muir, and thank you for joining
What?
us.
Cannot believe this is happening. Let's see how Kamala Harris handles this pressure from Donald Trump, because you have to be able to handle the pressure.
So let's
I
now
can handle the
welcome the
pressure. Put me on
candidates
that
to the
podium right now.
stage. Vice President Kamala Harris and President Donald
Oh
Trump.
my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is the craziest link up of all
Yeah.
time. Oh my god.
Kamala Harris.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god. He just went to his
No
post. She
way.
went to like shake her hand. That's all. Oh my god.
Being respectful.
Kamala won already.
And I am actually the only person on this stage
Buh.
who has a plan that is about lifting up the middle class and working. Because here's the thing. We
Okay.
know that we have a shortage of homes and housing.
Yes, we do.
And the cost
Correct.
of housing is too expensive for far too many people.
Correct.
We
Correct.
know that young families need support
Get the dinger
to
out.
raise their children, and I intend on extending a tax cut for those families of $6,000.
Okay, what does
so
that do, though?
These young families can afford to
just
buy a
described
crib,
what-
buy a car seat. My passion, one of them, is small businesses. I was actually, my mother
they pay
raised my
$6,000.
sister,
Businesses?
but
She's
there
talking-
was
oh,
a
she's
woman
talking
who
to
helped
Amp.
raise- which would be a 20% tax on everyday goods that you rely on to get through the month. Economists
Oh, he didn't like that. He did not like that.
He's
sales
like,
tax would actually
I don't
result
know.
President Trump, I'll give you 2 minutes.
First of all, I have no sales tax. That's an incorrect statement. She knows that. We're doing 75 years, pay us back for all that we've done for the world.
Okay, I like that.
And
I like that idea.
Okay, now you
tariff
just
will
fucking
be
blazing it. Shut
substantial
up.
because many things are 50, 60, 70, and 80%.
His eyes
higher.
fucked up.
She copied Biden's plan, and it's like 4 sentences, like run, spot, run. 4 sentences. that
What
are
is he
just,
fucking
We'll
saying?
try and lower taxes.
Your plan is what she
is the
calls
nightmare
is
blood
essentially a
rotation,
national
right?
sales tax. Your proposal
Might have been
First of
sarcasm.
all, they bought their chips from Taiwan. We hardly make chips anymore because of
Barbecue
has no
chips?
policy.
I'm trying to
Everything
figure out what
that she
flavor.
below and 4 years ago is out the window.
Trying to
She's
figure out
gone
what
to my
flavor.
philosophy now. In fact, I was going to send her a MAGA hat. She's gone to my philosophy.
Shit.
But if she ever
Wait,
got
what
elected,
happened?
she'd change
He was gonna send her a MAGA hat.
It will. She's a Marxist. Everybody knows she's a Marxist. Her father's a Marxist.
That's a
professor
bold
in
assumption.
economics.
Oh.
And he
Her
taught
father
her
is a
well.
Markiplier?
Millions and millions
She's hitting
of
the-
people
bro
that
thinks
are
she's the
pouring into our
thinker.
country.
Oh, she's
Not the
actually mugging
15
right now.
that
Look,
people
she's
say.
mewing.
Bye.
Just they have abortion in the 9th month. They
Oh, we're
even
talking about
have,
abortion
and you
now.
could
Who
put
is
her
Rowan?
vice
Why did V wait?
presidential- He also says execution after birth. It's an execution, no longer abortion, because the baby is born.
Okay,
What
now
I did
what?
is something
Did he actually
for
say that?
I don't think so, no.
52 years.
There is no state in this country where it is legal to kill a baby after it's born. Madam Vice President, I want to get your response.
He's hitting
And
the,
one does
Donald
not
Trump's
have
hitting
to
the mugshot
abandon
pose. Look.
their faith or deeply held beliefs.
Her, I think probably her boss, if you call him a boss, he spends all his time on the beach. But look,
It would have allowed us to stem the flow of fentanyl coming into the United States by the
I say we
surge
just
of
funnel
fentanyl
all the
in our
fent to
country.
me.
Give me all the
Resources to
fentanyl.
allow
I
us to
told them I wanted all the
prosecute
fentanyl, but they didn't give it to me.
transgender
I saw the fentanyl there, and I was like, wow, this is a lot of fentanyl.
To that
Fentanyl. I know
bill,
my very good friend, Mr.
Donald
Fentanyl.
Trump got on the phone,
I know him very well.
called up some folks in Congress because
yeah.
this comes at a time
Come.
where you will see during the course of his rallies, he talks about fictional characters like Hannibal Lecter. And what you will also notice is that people start leaving his rallies early out of exhaustion and boredom.
That is true,
And
actually.
I will tell you, the one thing you will not
Actually
hear him
accurate.
talk about
she said people start leaving. People don't go to her rallies. There's no reason to go.
People do go.
And
What the
the
fuck?
people that do go, she's bussing them in and paying them to be there.
That's
and
incorrect.
then showing them in a different light.
That's
Don't
just
leave your
fucking- that's just
rallies.
incorrect.
The biggest- In Springfield, they're eating the dogs. The people that came in, they're eating the cats. People on television say my dog was taken and used for
My
food.
dog.
So maybe
My
just
dog was
like-
taken
My
from me.
dog!
My
My
dog was eaten
My
there.
dog.
Again, the Springfield city manager says there's no evidence of that. Vice
We'll
President
find
Harris,
out.
I'll let you respond to the rest of it.
It's fucked.
When somebody does a bad job, I fire him. And you take a guy like Esper. He was no good. I fired him. So they write some
Esper.
more with nobody else can they? But they,
This is who he's talking
and they
about right here.
never fire any.
Will authorities be going door to door in this country?
Yeah, it is much higher
Yeah.
because of them. And this will be one of the greatest mistakes in history for them to allow.
two
and
fuckers
I
just
think
made
they
the
probably did it
greatest
because they think
mistake
they're going to get
of
votes.
Your lousy
No.
career.
Because their time here is up and through the roof, despite their fraudulent statements that they made.
I love the way he moves
Crime
his
in
hand.
this
Well, I think this is so rich, coming from someone who has been prosecuted. National security crimes, economic crimes, election interference, has been found liable for sexual assault, and his next big court appearance is in November at his own criminal sentencing.
Man, damn, she's tearing him apart.
What is important in this race? It is important that we move. Court won't stop him. We know J.D. Vance is not going to stop him. It's up to the American people to stop him.
And that's why I'm gonna bring him to the stage, Barack Obama.
So is Barack Obama your favorite person of all time?
One of.
In Minnesota, she went out. Wait a minute, I'm talking now. If you don't mind,
Go.
please. It burned down Minneapolis. She went out and raised money to get him out of jail.
Chat, green
Now
apples.
I'm gonna put rubbing alcohol on my balls. I got the oil business going like nobody's ever done before.
Why?
Do not do that.
Prices were going up the roof.
Don't.
Is that bad? What happens?
Energy to come out.
Oh my God! Why did I put alcohol on my balls? Fuck!
I'm a big fan. 400
Oh my gosh!
acres of
Oh my gosh!
soil.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
In just 56 days.
I like Biden's and Trump's more. I like how they talked about their golf swings, dude.
That story has been, as you would
Oh
say,
yeah, it's too much knowledge. There's too much knowledge here. I need to hear more about
I need more bullshit.
I will not be like satisfied until I hear Hawk Tua.
Well, I watched the video of the Hawk Tua. I said, wow, it's a good Hawk Tua.
I would say we would both leave.
Who the fuck is that? Oh, hey, Quinn.
I'd like to see her
Shut
go
up,
down.
Quinn. We're watching Peak right now.
You lost by a whisker, that you, quote, didn't quite make it, that you came up a little bit short. Are you now acknowledging?
Oh my God! He lost the last popular vote by 7 million.
No judge looked at it.
Biden?
Biden had 81.2 million. Donald Trump had 74.2 million.
Wow.
Vice President Harris, you heard
wow,
the
look at
president
that
tonight.
pronoun.
He said he didn't say that.
Look at that pronoun.
He did not.
Look at that pronoun.
That was one. But
Donald Trump was fired by 81 million people. So let's be clear about that. And clearly he is having a very difficult time processing that. But we cannot afford.
Viktor Orban, one of the most respected men. They call him a strong man. He's a tough person.
No one fucking cares what they call him.
Yeah, I call him Chung
They said, why is the whole world...
I am the great mighty Pooh, and I'm going to throw my shit at you.
This weak, pathetic man that you saw at a debate just a few months ago. He got 14 million votes, and they threw him out of office. And you know what? I'll give you a little secret. He hates her. He can't stand her.
What? I tell you,
his vice president, like a year ago, was saying that he hated him.
I tell you a secret that Joe told me during gay sex. He hates her. He told me that while I was inside him.
Oh my God.
He said, Don, I love you. I hate that bitch. I love you, Don. I wish you could be my vice president. What are you gonna do?
Chart a course for a two-state solution.
All we gotta do.
All we gotta do.
Airdrop
for
a
the
bunch
Israeli
of
people and Israel,
or
and
whatever.
an equal measure for
And
the
just put on the T-Man
Palestinians.
video. I
Always
sampled
give
the rubber
Israel
duck
the
beat. It's
ability to
generational,
defend
guys.
But we must have a two-state solution where we can rebuild Gaza.
President Trump, how would you negotiate with Netanyahu?
I wouldn't. I'd just be like, stop it.
If I were
I'm big.
president,
We
I've
finally
never
beat
started.
Medicare.
Look, if we finally beat Medicare.
Russia, I know Putin very well. He would have never have gone into Ukraine and killed.
What? Didn't he go into Ukraine during his presidency?
But when
What?
he mentions it, to make a
Oh,
very
wait, no, he
important
didn't. Okay,
speech.
never mind.
I was about to
She
say.
was at a
It was
sorority
2022.
party. If she's president,
Where did
I
fucking
believe
Putin
that
come
Israel
from?
will not
What?
now.
He always
I've been
he always
pretty
likes to
good
talk about his
predictions, and I
connections.
hope I'm wrong.
Connections.
Bro, imagine if
At the
Donald Trump
same
had a
time,
LinkedIn.
in
The amount of
she hates
connections he
the
would have is
Arab
crazy.
because
Angela will be
the whole
fantasizing about
place-
it.
way, she hates the Arab population because the whole place is going to get blown up. Arabs,
Ooh.
Jewish people, Israel will be gone. It would have
What?
never happened. Iran was broke under Donald Trump.
Yeah, Iran was broke under fucking Obama, too.
Obama was like,
Iran
Donald Trump
terror,
likes
and they
taking
are
like credit from
spheres
like his
of terror.
predecessors. So.
Russia went
give
into
him a little
Ukraine is well known.
Just
He
hot tool all over Israel.
Steve Coleman spit on that thing.
debate from the National
Oh,
Constitutional
commercial
Center
break,
right here
guys.
Did they just talk shit while they're on break?
Found the body.
Yeah, they get a little hot to it,
these
bro.
kinds
They need a little bit of stimulant.
What the fuck is that freaky? Go down. Friends with benefits.
Have you slept with other people since we started hooking up?
I've made out with other people.
Be honest.
No, I am.
Yeah, I'm one of them.
I'm good. I'm good.
I'm Kai.
And I'm a
Havers?
That is the most
I'm
polite looking
Andy.
motherfucker ever.
She looks like Central C if he was Asian and lesbian.
together.
Isn't Central C the guy that went to prison for beating his girlfriend?
No, what?
we're in for 250 billion or more.
I hate this map.
Because they don't ask Europe,
What I
which
just
is
get
a
hit with.
month to me. They don't respect Biden. How would you respect him? Why? For
Biden.
what reason?
Biden.
That is a war that's dying to be settled. I will get it settled before I even become president. If I win,
Sleepy
How the fuck? I will get it settled before I become president.
I'll speak to him before I have the authority.
I'll call him up. He'll be like, "Hey Putin, I heard you like the other lady more than me. That's great. Stop the war."
That's out, Putin.
Biden had no idea how to talk to him.
I would not be surprised. I'll be
Talk to us. Talk to.
What did he say? Talk to him. Whoa.
No idea how to talk to him. World War III.
Talk to
Don't
him.
kid yourself.
New podcast. Talk to her.
We might do podcast. Hey, you guys thought I was done?
And just to
Yes.
clarify,
If I was the interviewer, I would ask him what he thinks about Nikocado avocado.
Very good weight loss journey. I see.
He's very inspiring.
A lot of inspiration there. Pounds and pounds of inspiration.
Literally.
President Harris,
Literally.
See him.
Literally.
I see it.
in this
All
moment,
600
but also as commander in chief.
I saw him about 2 years ago. I said, "Wow, that's a big man." I saw him. I said, "Wow."
You know, I started Demir. I said Demir 2 years ago.
Demir is actually me. They actually used to call it so Trump.
Very Trump, very bad.
But then the liberals, they got to it and they said, no, let's call it Demir instead.
Jeffrey Epstein, one of my best friends. I saw him. I said, "Wow, that's Jeffrey Epstein."
Wow, that's so mindful.
And then I saw Stephen Hawking with some children. I said, "Wow, that's not very demure."
I said no.
I feel like they're saying the same thing, just relating to the same, like other different topics.
We're Costco guys.
Starting with Poland and
I saw them with a double tongue chocolate cookie. I was like, wow, I just wanted to take a break here. Anybody here Playboy Cardi and Weekend go to Timeless?
Ever
since I was a kid,
the president at the
Taliban
time
Tim?
invited the Taliban to Camp
Oh, Taliban
David.
Tim.
where
Osama
we
bin Laden.
honor
I mean, he did play CS:GO, I think.
No, he did.
Did he have like an insane amount of hours in that game?
I think so.
I saw Sandy Cheeks. I was like,
And they didn't
squirrel.
do it. They didn't do it. The agreement.